20 years is a long time, especially for golf equipment. Stuff just doesn't hang around that long. There's too much innovation. Things move too quickly. But there's one thing that has stood the test of time, and that's Mitsubishi Golf's Diamana line of shafts. That's right, this year marks the 20th anniversary of the Diamana. And while the first ones launched in Hawaii in 2004, and that's actually kind of the flower band or the flower motif along with the surfboards, was kind of that connection between Japan and Hawaii where the first Diamanas were brought out to the tour professionals there. The shafts have lived a long, great life, many different versions, and now we have the latest whiteboard series. So this is the Diamano WB that just came out, and while the name may be 20 years old, all the tech inside this is absolutely brand new. So this is the WB, the whiteboard version. This one here features 80-ton dialed pitch fiber for stability and energy transfer. It's got a high modulus 46-ton carbon for lower torque, and it also has Mitsubishi's X-Link technology, which ensures the maximum carbon content for extreme strength and better feel. Now the whiteboard profile is of course like before the lower launching profile, so this is going to be low launch, low spin, and the profile is actually a little bit similar to the original whiteboard as well. It's got a firm handle section, a firm plus mid section, and then a medium tip section. So this shaft here is built for the player looking for lower launch, lower spin, a little bit more control, and they're coming in the classic weight classes of 53, 63, 73, and 83. So a ton of options on this new whiteboard, tons of technology in it. So let's build this thing up. We're going to take it out and hit a few shots with it and see how it goes. All right, so we're out here on the course, about to go play the whiteboard here. We're gonna play a few holes, see if we can hit a few fairways, bomb a few in these windy conditions, but I'm excited. I wanna see how the feel is, the stability. I just overall wanna see how the whiteboard performs. So let's start it off here on number 10, play a few holes. Not a bad ball, little draw. Oh, perfect. Left side of the fairway, which is actually a good angle coming into here on number 10. But a little more penetrating ball flight than I thought. Definitely a little flatter than I thought. I mean, I know it's low launch, low spin, but a little flatter ball flight. And honestly, the feel's smooth. I mean, for being a low launch, low spin shaft that's pretty stout, it's pretty smooth so far. All right, so far, I mean, I like the smoothness of it. It's stout. I mean, it's a stiff shaft. I mean, it's meant for players who are going to swing it, but it doesn't offer you any harshness or anything like that. It's got a really smooth feel, and you can even feel it load at impact pretty well. So far, I'm liking this shaft. All right, let's see if we hit a good one. Oh yeah, little toey, but I'll tell you what, that should be pretty good. Oh, I hit it too far. Hit it a little far into the bunker there. Wow, I didn't think it was going to go that far. It's not a bad shot. It's a true Diamana in every sense of the word. It's got that smooth feel that you'd expect from a Diamana shaft. And being a whiteboard, it's extremely stable. Hit one off the toe, went much straighter than I thought, didn't have the big curve on it that I expected it to. And everything's just a penetrating, boring ball flight. Like, it's windy out here today, and you're not seeing the ball rise or balloon or move. It just stays boring and penetrating. And for the player who needs that little bit of low launch, a little bit of low spin, this thing just works really well. You know, I do have to say that I like the fact that you can really feel those whiteboard kind of load and unload. I'm not the most powerful player. I mean, you guys can see from the swings, and I can have a good feeling of this shaft as I transition to the downswing, kind of flex and load that, you know, stored up energy. And then when I get to the bottom of the swing and, you know, the hands start to decelerate, there's still that feel of kick of the shaft. And I don't get that with every kind of low spin, low launch shaft. A lot of them are a little more boardy than that. So I'm really impressed with how this shaft feels, and, you know, it's impressive. You know, I mean, all the technology that they put into this new Diamana whiteboard, I mean, you can tell. I mean, the thing just, it's extremely stable. The ball just goes straight. And for the player who needs it, I mean, it's low launch and low spin. I mean, everything has been penetrating. It's Mitsubishi's done a real nice job. Oh, that was crushed. That was absolutely hammered. It's flat, low spin, and it's just smooth. It's downwind a little bit here. I'm playing number 14 at Dearborn Country Club. I've never hit a ball this far. This is the farthest I've ever been. This hole's like 550 from the blues. I'm right here. The marker just to the right says I'm 250 away. I have never been this close. Yeah, that's an actual bomb. And like I said, it's a little windy, it's a little downwind. I'm not taking credit for it, but that is definitely a deep ball. I mean, Mitsubishi can, you know, tout all the specs, you know, the X-Link tech, the, you know, all the different carbon fibers, but it's still got to work. It's got to go out here and play, and it does. Flat out does. You know, Mitsubishi's done a really good job with this thing. If you want to check out more, go to MitsubishiGolf.com. God, another good one. And check out the whiteboard for yourself. Go check out a dealer. Go get fit. It is, you won't be disappointed. It's another great Diamana.